What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of F1 2016 Mobile Career Mode. And today we have episode number 61 at the Spanish Grand Prix in season number 5. Check out the last episode if you haven't seen it already. That was an interesting episode, to say the least. This outlap after my pit stop where I made 4 overtakes in a lap. And that was followed shortly by an epic battle with my teammate Max Verstappen, actually. But unfortunately, as a team, we could only finish P8 and P9. So that means I've now lost the championship lead as we go into a circuit where the AI are very, very strong. They always have been. And to be honest, it's been a while since we've raced at Catalonia, because I don't think we've been here since season 2 when we were driving as Max Verstappen, which was, of course, our second win of the career mode. So let's see if we can try and replicate that form today.
Welcome to the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya here in Spain for what is expected to be a very closely contested race.
Saturday afternoon saw things finish up as a 5-6 for the team, with Max Verstappen in front of myself. It is Nico Rosberg then on pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. In terms of a strategy today, I might try for a one-stop, see if the softs will go 7 laps, and then try and stretch a medium to the end. It's a 17-lap race. Let's see how that's going to go. We're revving up to 5 red lights for the Spanish Grand Prix. Lights out, away we go. That's a great start versus Kimi Räikkönen. We're already wheel to wheel with our teammate. Got a little bit squeezed out there by the flying Finn. Heading into turn 1, I want to be a little bit more careful. I look to the outside line there. Well, there's a Ferrari that's gone wide, and Max Verstappen's followed suit. And I just really nicely slide the car up the inside, and easy as pie, we're up into P3. A very, very nice start to this race, as I've got Lewis Hamilton. I'm trying to have a half look there up the inside of this British driver. And again, another opportunity might present itself, but Hamilton completely squeezes me off track there. So I was never really going to go for that. So now let's just settle down into the race and see if we can follow the 2 Mercedes. I think that will be highly unlikely. As you can see is the case at the end of lap number 5. I've been totally dropped. They are out of sight on the minimap. But equally so is Nico Hülkenberg, who is currently living in P4. I don't know why I said living in P4. But, you know, good job for the Force India team again. He got big points at Silverstone. He's going to do the same again here today. 2.1 seconds. We're onto the medium. Why is this pit lane glitch happening again? 52 seconds in the pit lane. What on earth? I swear to God, I don't understand this game sometimes. It just never ever fails to piss me off. And then there's a massive delay on the pit release as well. So we're now in P17. So I am very, very annoyed with that, because that means now, am I going to have to stretch these mediums all the way to the end? I decided initially to go a lap early, because I thought I might try and undercut. That was close. Marcus Ericsson there had to jump out of the way, because I think it was Raikkonen had exited the pits. As I was saying, I decided to pit a lap earlier because I was considering switching to a 2-stop at the time, and with that pit lane glitch I decided that the best thing to do now would be to try and stretch these mediums for some, I think it was 11 laps or 12 laps, so it was over the expected lifespan window of these tyres. So this is going to need to be an absolute tyre management masterclass if we are going to stretch this one stop all the way to the end of this Grand Prix. We're about halfway through the race now. Again, not a lot has happened yet. We've got DRS on the Swedish driver in the Sauber, and as you can see, DRS has absolutely no effect when the AI is stupidly OP. I'm going to try and go up the inside. Raikkonen! Oh my word, that was so close to ramming into the back of the Ferrari driver again. And Alonso! What is it with the AI? I don't get it. They just come out of the pit lane, they get in the way, they don't move out of the way, they almost brake test me, so I'm the one having to take evasive action. If they didn't brake and swerve back onto the racing line, that wouldn't be a problem. Gutierrez is a lap down, he goes wide, I go a bit wide, Alonso goes up the inside, that rhymes. I try and then resend it up the inside of the McLaren driver, we make a little bit of contact. Unfortunately, Alonso has taken P10 away from me, and I'm just getting really frustrated at this point that I'm not able to overtake a bloody Sauber. And yeah, I was starting to wish that I'd never chosen this circuit because I'm not a big fan of the AI. And then we suddenly had a bit of an engine problem. Oh dear, I think the brake pedal failed, which meant that I had to skip that corner. Let's pretend that was the real story and not that I was so pissed off that I decided to take a corner cutting warning. It doesn't matter though, they're just going to re-overtake me straight away. Here comes Ericsson. There's the proximity arrow, he goes up the inside, he can't quite make the move stick, I hold my own on the outside line. Yes, obviously if it was the real world I would have got a penalty for that, but unfortunately we can have a little bit more fun with this game because it's a bit dated now. That was Pascal Wehrlein somehow resending it up my inside even though he's a lap down. Yeah, this is quite a boring Grand Prix, I'll be honest. I'm still following Sebastian Vettel, he is in P7 in this race. And again, not a lot is happening. This is turning into another rather difficult afternoon, much like the 70th anniversary Grand Prix was in the previous video. And again, look how much speed Vettel can carry through turn number 9. I mean, I'm taking it flat, and still the AI are able to just massively pull away from me. Yeah, it's very frustrating is this game. Lap number 15 now, Vettel has overtaken Felipe Massa, the Williams driver. Is a lap down, of course, the winner of the Styrian Grand Prix. Massa goes off, he completely tanks into the side of me. Yeah, my use of adjectives has been very strange this afternoon. But, again, what was the point in that? The blue flags are broken in this game, and I don't understand why. It's very frustrating. We've now called up to Esteban Gutierrez once again, and look at the state of my tyres. And now I've got a penalty. Oh, good. Anyway, to be fair, I feel like I had to take that one. The tyres were too slow for me to make the corner, and with Gutierrez and what's it being there. There goes Alonso. He takes P8 on the final lap. There's not a lot I can do. Ericsson, I think, or no, I think it was Gutierrez who was trying to come back up the inside and unlap himself for the second time. Alonso takes 8th place on the final lap of this Grand Prix, and look how he just drives away. Oh my god, I think he's pulled out over 2 seconds already through the first sector. Yeah, he has. That's just absolutely insane, but look how worn the tyres are. I knew it was always going to be a risk trying to stretch this medium rubber as far as I did through this Grand Prix, but Nico Rosberg has won the Spanish Grand Prix, and he is back on the top step of the podium, I think, for the first time this season. I think that's Rosberg's first win of the season in round 6, so fair play, because he needed that for his championship. And again, I can't be bothered to take the chicane, but I didn't get a warning for that one, so that means even with the 2-second penalty, it's going to be back-to-back P9 finishes. Yeah, that was another disappointing race. We rolled the dice with the one stop. It didn't work, to be fair. We struggled for pace again versus the AI. I think it was since I took such a long break from the game that I'm now really slow. There's your results. Rosberg 15 seconds ahead of Hamilton. 15 seconds ahead of Hulkenberg, P3. Brilliant result again for the Force India team. Felipe Nasr in P4 for Sauber. I mean, that deserves a round of applause. Max Verstappen falls to P14. Unfortunately, my teammate not able to finish in the top 10 today, so we only score a measly 2 points. But look at the championship now. Here we go. We're kind of approaching halfway through the season. There are 8 points separating the top 3. This is a proper fight, ladies and gents. This is really turning into a fight like we had in Season 2 between myself, Rosberg and Hamilton when I was driving as Verstappen. Maybe driving a Red Bull gets you into a really close championship fight, but looking at the constructors, we're only 10 points ahead of Ferrari now, but Mercedes have somehow pulled out 70 points in 2 races. With that said, that is it for today's video. Let me know down in the comments if you enjoyed it. Please be sure to like, share and subscribe. Let's see if we can get to 1k now. This is the push towards the magic 1,000 subscribers. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and join my Discord server. Both links are in the description below. And I'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye.